This is Justin AMZN for Friday, December 13th, 2019. Looking at the 5-minute, how things moved today. Did not get a gap up above 1766, 1767. I had an alert set and it went off on this move. And then that just completely collapsed right back into kind of the same range. Had a really nice kind of inside candle, inside-ish hammer type candle and a rally, but then that was it. A little while later, again, this is just a lot of chop. A little while later, did another triangle here. That broke out. A really long stair step, which it's not really a stair step anymore. Maybe in a 15-minute be a stair step. That broke out, got right up into this downtrend line, sold off from there. So right back into the resistance here, right into the resistance here, sold off, rallied again, right into the same resistance. And so looks like there's a lot of sellers right up here, the area that I was looking for it to gap up into and run. And so it didn't clear that today. Really nice rollover into the close from this price. We'll look at how you could have traded this. This is just, third time running right into resistance, even to reversal. You could have played that right in the close the last hour. That would have been really cool to catch that move. Then you've also got kind of some higher lows here, nicely tracking, and then relative highs. I mean, even going back to, or not relative highs, I mean, that's really the same high. It really started with pre-market getting into that same range. So, this whole area here, that's acting as resistance. Really, really nice higher lows, and it came right into the apex here and broke down, did not break out. So that's what we'll take a look at. So let's jump over to the puts, and let's see, the 1750s would have been a little too far to the money. 1775 would have been in the money a bit, not great volume. 1770, better volume, like that. Let's see what's going on here. Nice range, even to reversal, 3x2. That would have done it right there, 3x2 on the 1770 puts, and then that just crushed that price. Look at that, how it ran. Let's see if you could have done 1765. That would have been nice for absolute zero. So if you just want to risk whatever, don't risk whatever, risk your R. So $100, you're getting in at $100, stop at zero. Not risk whatever. Sorry, I was there and then I'm like, wait, I don't want to finish that as a sentence. Getting in 1x0 here, just looking for, move to 2 or 3 or even 4. It actually made it. Probably looking for maybe 250. There's some nice pivots here. So maybe look to get out at 3. But more likely 250. But yeah, that ran as well. So really 1765, 1770 puts were the best way to go from right here. Makes sense that 1770 is right in the money a little bit and held nicely here. So that's a nice hammer, inverted hammer. What did that do? What time was that? 12:15. That doesn't look like as nice of a hammer here. Okay, so just kind of was grinding and moved up a little bit, not significantly. Not like the last hour did here. Yeah, so that was probably the best move, waiting for this consolidation here. You could have played it off, calls off the lows of the day. Let's see if any calls cooperated there. This is 1760. 1760 maybe. Yeah, I guess some calls, 3, right around 3x2. That rallied up there up to 6. Yeah, and then that pulled back again, giving you a nice opportunity to get in 4x3 here with another rally. That would have been either not buying this one, buying this one and this one, the same call price, and then this was another $1 higher. So really, if you could have established, just drawing the line here, let me draw this again. So if I draw from this low to, say, this low, And then if I extend that to the right, would that have given me the right place to be buying? Yep, I could have been buying right off that low. Now, it didn't really follow this as cleanly as what I drew originally up here. So, can I do a similar sketch here? Can I do the low to the low? That's not going to catch anything. You can already see it. So, all right, yeah, that doesn't work. That's a little better, a little closer, but yeah, it would have been tough to catch something based on that. So really, you're looking at what the what the stock price is doing, and then going over to the option to see, okay, what can I get, in that time frame, and be looking at 11:45, and 11:45 is where it pulls back into this price. So probably you would have had been watching this and getting into something here where it looks like it's breaking down, and that's right before it rallies. So it would have been a quick move, but you would have had to have a number of things line up to get into it there. It did break down to 21, so this really looks like it's consolidating. Lower highs, slightly higher lows, bearish engulfing, starts to break down. It looks like it could come all the way back down here. I don't know that I would have been looking for that bullish right there. Even still, it's significantly higher than this low. So that would have been, just mentally, I'd be thinking, oh, it's going to come in even further. It's going to move against me. Would have kept me out as well. So, yeah, I would not have been in that one. Now this I should have been in bearish. And it wasn't in that bearish there. So that was a great setup. Right here on the daily, we've got a high wave candle right on the 21. Yeah, this is decision point, decision price. A gap up above this into Monday should run, but it can also roll over for right here too. It's a great place to kind of flag and retest into the 21 and go lower. So whichever way we break out from this candle should be the direction we go. Now we have bearish momentum increasing. It has not slowed yet. These 2 days, it's almost gotten almost flat, but not quite. It's not like this where it picks up going the other direction and the histogram has to switch. It's not quite like these two where you do have an actual decrease. So it's just kind of flattened out here. It's kind of like this where this was steep, shallowing out. That ended up going sideways for a while. That's the other thing. We could continue going sideways for a while. But we've had a number of big moves here. Not huge moves, but rally, breakdown, all retesting. This retest gap, we could really keep going here. Remember, we're working off a tweezer bottom right back into the 21. Yeah, we don't have another squeeze forming yet. So, I'm going to look at 5 zoomed out. For right now, we are following these lines somewhat. Like this was a great way to follow the line down right here. I drew that in. Is it this day? Yeah, this day. I drew that on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you could have had an idea of where to target going bullish. It definitely did not get up to 1780 that I thought it was going to keep pushing up to. So we'll see if it moves up into this line, or if it continues back down into this line and possibly back into 1747. There's a bit of a bigger triangle going on here. Kind of flat top here, extending over to the pricing over this way, and almost that one. It's a little low. Then you have higher lows here. So this is really actually consolidating. We get a really small range in the upper 1760s. That would be the apex of what I'm picturing. So actually, let me just draw it on the screen. So I'm just seeing that be somewhat flat, that somewhat increasing. If we can hang out in this range on Monday, and then start to break out or break down, it should continue moving in whatever direction it breaks out. But it should get moving real soon, if not tomorrow, if not Monday. So anyway, that's what I got. Hope this helps. This is Justin AMZN. Thanks.